I keep trying to tell y'all that y'all can't convince me that they didn't have something going on. Because have y'all seen the trailer for the new series that Candace Owens is coming out with called The Bride of Charlie?
So Candace Owen is making a documentary series about Erica Kirk. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you been? Hope you guys are doing great. So, Candace Owen, we all know since Charlie Kirk died, it has been a whole back and front with her calling Erica out, Erica Kirk, which is Charlie's widow, out and all that. But now she has decided to release a doc series here on YouTube, which is dropping tonight. And this has gotten a lot of people talking because people are saying that she's going to expose Erica. And a lot of people, including myself, have said this before. Like, if you have something on Erica, say it. Let everybody know. Let everybody get over it. But also, a lot of us also realize that the way Erica grieved her husband has really like been what's going on here. Anyway, guys, let's go check a sneak peek of the trailer of this documentary. People's reaction because this has gotten this the trailer has gotten people talking. Okay, so let's go check out the trailer, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk more.
President Trump says that Kirk has died after he was shot from a nearby building.
After being shot at Utah Valley University.
The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead.
The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
I didn't even get to give him a kiss goodbye.
That young man, I forgive him.
Take your time.
Erica Kirk has been named the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead.
It's weird to say excited.
Describes her husband's funeral as the event of the century. Merch, hats.
We have 50,000 plus hat orders.
Nobody knows why she's out there in a glittering pantsuit in a recreated tent that her husband tragically was murdered in, throwing merch out.
Everyone grieves differently, so if someone's acting weird, don't read into it. Never do something that you don't want on the front page of a newspaper.
Candace. Wow.
Erica girl, at this point, you gotta jump her. Now, this is episode 3 of two wives fighting over the body, and clearly Candace Owens is winning.
Erica Kirk has been named the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead.
It's weird to say excited.
Now, if you couldn't tell from that snippet, this is a trailer, and Candace Owens is producing a series called The Bride of Charlie, an investigative series. Now, in the series, I'm just going to assume she is going to take all the accusations she's made about Erica Kirk and basically compile them together to make people cast doubt about whether Erica Kirk was a good wife or a good steward of his body. Child, I don't know. But Erica, you got to jump her. You got to jump her. She is fully invested in slinging your name in the mud. Not that I care, because you did marry a monster. But just girl to girl, you gotta do something. You gotta legally jump her or physically. I mean, I don't know what y'all be doing in the street, but you letting her get this far has gone too it's gone too far for you, not for us. It's quite entertaining for the rest of us. And it's clear Candace Owens doesn't care because she's being sued by Brigitte Macron, the First Lady of France. And you see the kind of buffoonery she keeps up on the internet. And if you plan on saving Turning Point USA, which doesn't seem like you are, if you do plan on saving your husband's legacy, I highly advise you to get your legal team on whatever it is Candace Owens got going on. But as soon as the series drops, we'll talk about it and discuss it because it'll be episode 4 of two wives fighting over the body.
I keep trying to tell y'all that y'all can't convince me that they didn't have something going on. Because have y'all seen the trailer for the new series that Candace Owens is coming out with called The Bride of Charlie? Yes, The Bride of Charlie, which is clearly a play on words for The Bride of Chucky. Nah, this is crazy. Let's her man. That's all I'm hearing with this whole situation with Candace Owens. She is mad because her man is no longer here. And I believe that she knows that Erica Kirk has something to do with it. I just know it. I know there is going to be some twists and turns because Candace Owens did not come to play. And I hate to say this because I'd hate to agree with Candace Owens on anything, but I agree with her. She never gave Grieving Widow. It very much gave, I was waiting for you to kick the bucket so I could be the next CEO. Now, I won't be watching it because I personally just can't support anything Candace Owens does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I love this level of violence, but I won't be watching it. But this seemed like it's cheap.
We're all awake now, right? We all understand the truth that Candace Owens absolutely loathed Charlie and Erica Kirk, like despised them to her core. We all understand now that this was never about asking questions. This was never about getting to the truth. This was never about justice for Charlie, right? Like, we understand that that was never the goal. Our eyes are open now, right? We've hit our limit, right? Like, we've crossed the line, right? This is 100% about making money. It always has been. Like, this has nothing to do with whether or not you like Erica Kirk or trust TPUSA. This is about seeing somebody who has such a stark contrast between their words and their actions, saying that you love somebody, that they were your friend, that you just want truth and justice. And then when they are unalived in a horrific way, you see the pain and suffering of their family. And instead of trying to help them and be there for them, the more that they suffer, the more pain that they're in, the bigger of an opportunity you see for yourself. Like, the more you hurt them, the more money you feel like you can make. Like, that's a level of disconnect from humanity that I think we've only seen in a few people throughout history that are among the most evil. And Candace is right there with them.
What's so funny about this Shalami series is the fact that we're watching everything crumble. They have gone to such a low to the point where they're just calling everybody demonic. It's no longer like, oh, I disagree with what's going on. Everybody's a demon. Everybody's demonic. Everybody's powered by the enemy. All of the talking points. Bro, their propaganda email was exposed today of saying, hey, use all of these talking points about Candace and make sure you post about it today. Everybody is looking stupid, and what they fail to realize is that the more they do that, the more they prove Candace's point that... Oh my gosh, bro, this is hilarious to me. And you know what the best part about all of it? They can do all of that talk, right? All of that rah-rah about everybody's demonic. You're going to be watching the series too. They going to be tapped into the series too. They going to be watching every single episode. And they going to get off the episode and they going to hit right back to Twitter because they done been paid for it, they done sold their soul, and they got to go right back on Twitter and say, what Candace is doing is so demonic. Whoever watched tonight's episode is demonic. You watched it too.
15 minutes after she posted it, it looks like over 80,000 people have already watched the minute-and-a-half preview for Candace Owens coming back. It looks like it's going to be Wednesday, not today. And I was just curious while we're waiting, if there was anything that stood out to you as it relates to Erica that no one's talked about yet, that gave you kind of the ick or gave you like the, okay, clearly there's something wrong here. For me, I haven't heard anybody say this, but on that conference call, it was so weird. First off, it was 5 days after her husband has been assassinated. And she's talking about the sales of everything. That in itself is weird. But did anybody else catch? She says, my condolences to his team, to his employees. Like, you're the widow. You're on the call for the first time post you're reconnecting, and you're saying my condolences. Like, that's just odd, right? Anybody else have anything else that they've thought was odd that maybe you haven't heard people talk about yet? I'm really curious.
So who else is watching this meltdown take place over the series that Candace is releasing starting tomorrow? I mean, it's wild. Candace is really just getting a lot of hate for it. But I have a question for you. Was Candace Owens responsible for this or this or this? No, we can't blame Candace for that. That's all on Erica. She had an option. She had a choice to grieve for her husband or to come out and be in our face, all sparkly and dazzling and happy, and somehow Candace is at fault. Or maybe we're at fault because we have eyeballs and ear holes and we don't like what we're seeing and we're hearing. And I said this months ago, if Erica's smart, she's gonna be quiet, and if Candace puts a target on your back, you're screwed. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm not feeling bad about this, because anybody with any kind of discernment can see that all of this is not normal. This is all just insane. I don't know who is so happy 3 days after going on a podcast of where her husband used to sit and just be all smiles and say, I'm so excited. Why are you excited, Erica? I've grieved a freaking cricket that I stepped on longer than you have your husband. I don't like this. And I'm very excited for this series. So go Max, Candace. It's about freaking time. Actually, I give Candace a lot of credit. She should have done this months ago. But you know, it's okay. Better late than never, right?
So, I guess it's official. Candace Owens will be making an investigation series on Erica Kirk, calling it The Bride of Charlie. It's always been obvious after his death that she was attacking Erica. And she didn't outright say stuff, but her fans could pick it up. And sometimes when she would subtly say things, people in the comments were going crazy about, oh, she's attacking Erica, she's attacking Erica. When she questioned the succession plan, Charlie's notebooks said things like Charlie was betrayed by everyone. Was anything in his life real? He was taken out because he wasn't willing to play ball anymore, and they replaced him with someone who would. Like, when she was saying stuff like this, who else do you think that she was talking about? Who do you think she was undermining? It was not just his friends, people close to him at Turning Point and so on, but also the new head of Turning Point. She was obviously always going to keep attacking her. I never believed when she said only my husband and Erica can stop me. I didn't believe that. And if you did, you don't know her as well as you did. But I certainly pegged her for a liar. I certainly pegged her for one. Candace Owens is not good with investigations. She makes a lot of insinuations, is very bad at connecting dots. She couldn't properly investigate her way out of a paper bag. I don't plan to watch this. I'm sure clips and stuff will be around, but people like Megyn Kelly, who tried to cover for Candace Owens, and other cowards who didn't want to say anything, here you go. This is this is what your silence continued to kind of manifest. But Candace was going to do what she was going to do. And I'm sure people watching this are like, yeah, go sis, and attack her. There's something shady going on, and believe things like, oh, well, Candace is the only one seeking truth. Candace was his only real friend, even though other people reported that Candace was going around saying that she actually hated Charlie. But if you say stuff like that, like she's the only one who cares about Charlie's death or cares about justice, and she was his only friend, true friend, you just sound like you're in a cult. Like, I can't believe people say it, let alone think that. And I've tried to show a lot of patience, but I can't keep following you all down that road and trying to hold your hand. Like, it sounds cultish. This is not how you would honor your alleged friend. Not in the least bit. But I hope, at least in the tragedy of Charlie Kirk's murder, people will at least take this away. Handle your business while you're still here. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't at least come out against the snakes that are around you, you're going to leave your friends and family to be victims. So what happened to Charlie was terrible. I know he didn't want to come out against Candace for respect for their prior friendship, but the snake is still around, and people who were his friends and his wife have to suffer with her.
Okay. Please go down in the comment section. Share your thought about this entire conversation down in the comment section. Let me know if you're going to be watching this series. This series dropped tonight. So let me know if you're going to be watching it and what are your thoughts so far about this. So, but please, as always, keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. For me personally, it's really crazy. I'm not a fan of Candace. Like, I'm not a fan of Candace. If you know me, you know, like, I'm not. But for the past, since sometime last year, a lot of things sometimes she's doing, like, If somebody said that there will ever be a time that I will agree with Candice, I would say no. But obviously, we all know, we have picked it. There's something off with Erica Craig and the way she went around her husband's death, the grieving process, the show, the charade, the interview. Everybody felt it was very uncomfortable. People, I know some people are saying that, oh, it's what's it called? It Everybody grieved differently. The way Erica grieved her husband's death is new to a lot of us, and that did not sit well with a lot of people, and that's why there's a whole lot of question. And Candice doing this documentary is going to answer those questions. I'm just like, okay. I personally, I'll be watching because this is my job. Okay, so I'll be sitting down tonight watching it, and I really want to know what Candice came with. When Candice did the Macron one, the first lady of France, I didn't watch that series. Like, I didn't care for it. It was Candice. Like, I was not ready to support anything she did. Like, I'm like, she's not my cup of tea. But and this one, this time around, I'm going to definitely watch. A lot of people saying that Candice is going road and all that, and it's going crazy. Like, oh, like, for me, this is what I'm saying, and I do get it. Lawsuits take a lot of time to come around and all that. The Macron case, the France one, I'm still waiting for the law case and everything. So for me, there's this thing we should say in Nigeria: there's no smoke without fire. For there's no smoke without fire. Maybe Candice is going to show us something that we don't know, or something that will just make that will give us the aha moment. But yeah, like, I'm really super excited to see this documentary. And yeah, I'll obviously come back to let you guys know what I think about it, what people think about it. Okay, so yeah, if you're watching it, let me know down in the comment section. If it's not your cup of tea, let me know down too in the comment section. Anyway, guys, go ahead and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's all we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free to share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.